grazing systems, a general rule of thumb is to take half and leave half of the forage available. Experienced forage producers benefit from improved grazing management techniques because they maintain pasture productivity and persistence while supporting animal nutritional requirements and production goals. Measuring forage production is an efficient way to monitor the use of forage and help to estimate pasture stocking rate and carrying capacity. Welcome to the Alabama Forage Focus channel. This is Forage Drops, a weekly series produced by me, Dr. Liliane Silva. I work as a postdoctoral fellow at the Animal Science Department at Auburn University, and my goal with this series is to bring short videos on beef and forage topics with timely information. The video today is based on a recent publication from the ACES system, which helps to understand better how to measure forage mass on pastures. So the goal here is to understand how to properly measure forage mass to adjust stocking rates, which can optimize pasture yield, quality, and longevity of the stand, while also helping to improve animal performance. So measuring canopy height with a pasture ruler, or as many of you may know as grazing stick, can give you an estimate of the pounds of grazeable forage mass per inch of the standing forage in the field. Sorry. However, this measurement alone does not consider canopy density, which can represent an issue in terms of the accuracy of this estimate. So this is a table that you will find on our ACES publication. Just basically is a reference of the range of forage available per inch of in the field per inch represented on the grazing stick. So here are, we have several forage species from alfalfa to cool season, warm season, and native grasses, and even a tall fescue plus clover mixture. We have an estimate for those just for you to have an idea of pounds of forage available on a pasture based on the high that you're getting with your grazing stick. And there's another method that can be used, which is just called cut and dry sample method. And for this method, a reliable tool is to use a quadrate, which is just a frame, an open frame with a known area. And this frame needs to have a known area just because we are going to estimate how much mass was there after the forage is dried. So you can build your own quadrate using a PVC pipe or a steel wire or even wood. And the area of the quadrate must be known because it will be required to calculate the forage mass per acre later. After this quadrate is built, you should select few sites on your pasture to cut those areas and put in separate bags or paper bags, like those general bags that we can just find, and then dry just samples. These sites should represent the general condition of the pasture. This is very important in terms of canopy height and density. And just because this will help to have an average estimate of the mass on that pasture. And a good general rule of thumb is to just have in mind a predetermined number of steps that you are going to walk and collect a sample, then move again, walk and collect another sample, just to avoid bias when you are harvesting those samples. Then once this forage is harvested, it can be dried using a microwave. And this microwave method is often used on farm just because it's easy to access and simple. However, it is recommended to use a separate microwave to dry samples only, not the same one that you use regularly on your kitchen, just because the smell it gets really bad inside that one. So if you are able to use another microwave, please do that. And we have a step-by-step of how to do this microwave method in this publication later. So I'll leave the link for the publication on the description of this video, and you can access that to follow up step by step how to dry your samples. Then a third method that's available is the visual estimation, and this requires more practice because this is basically being able to estimate how much forage mass you have on a stand just by looking at it, and this requires practice. And usually you can really get better on being able to do this just through training, and even sometimes associating the cut and dry method just to get a better sense of how that forage correlates to the visual estimate that you're really seeing there. So it just helps you to get better and more accurate on your visual estimates if you want to try to do that. This is what I had for today, a really brief overview of our publication, which is called Measuring Forage Mass to Adjust Stocking Rates. This publication is available on our ACES system, through our ACES system, and also I'll leave the link on the description below for you to be able to access that. I hope you have enjoyed this and will check the publication later. Thank you so much for joining us today, and please subscribe to our YouTube page for notification for new videos and new content later. Thank you so much.